Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back once again to some good old Wall World 2. Now, last time, we made some serious progress in that in one level, we got 150,000 dust and 300 and something of this stuff, whatever this is called, the black pearl, whatever things. And with that money, we kind of upgraded everything that we could with that. We didn't get this because I didn't care too much about that. But for the most part, like this got upgraded, and we can upgrade it again apparently later, eventually. But that now has more storage, which is real great. And we fully upgraded this to have the 10 more drilling power, which is amazing. And we still have things that we can't yet access, but if we do get access to them, we're going to have plenty of that resource for not even just the foreseeable future, just the future, just forever. We also fully upgraded the vacuum cleaner, so now I have 35 resource capacity in there. That's insane. That is huge. So yeah, we have that. And I'm really happy about all those upgrades. Do we have any new quests? Probably not, right? Did I do your quest? Oh yeah, I never turned this in, I guess. I brought your gems, Brant. They weigh a ton. Yes, look at this energy density. Stable emanation. Minimal background radiation. It's perfect. You understand what this means? Also, background radiation is always there. Background means background, like it's everywhere, you know. In my room right now as I stream, there's background radiation. In your room right now as you watch, there's background radiation. So what does he mean by minimal background radiation? Does he mean that the crystals are minimally radioactive? Because that wouldn't be background radiation, that would just be radiation. You know, there's a distinction there. Anyway, just putting that out there. That you'll be very busy now. That we all have a future. My daughter, she's one of the scouts. Every time she goes to the wall, my hair turns more gray. But with this I can create something that'll protect her. Protect them all. You've brought me more than just gems, Digger. You've brought me hope. Happy to help. I like how he's sitting here just like, yes, you have saved humanity. You have saved my life and my family. You are the savior that was foretold. I'm just like, yep. Good to be here. And here's your reward. And know that you've become part of something great. I'll let you know when it's all ready. Okay. Well, thank you, Slugger. Fires pellets, effective at close range. Oh, it's like a... I mean... Why is it called a slugger if it fires pellets? Because, like, okay, when I think of firing pellets, I think of a shotgun. When I think of a shotgun called slugger, I think it's shooting slugs, which are not pellets. I don't think. I don't know much about shotguns, but I'm pretty sure slugs are, like, solid, singular things that you shoot. And pellets are, you know, like, I don't know, birdshot kind of thing, where it's small pieces that spread out so that you can hit a wider area. So why? We're just gonna ignore it. We're just gonna say it's fine and move on. Let's look at what the non-slug slugger does for us. It's this one. Wow. Okay. It says exactly what it said over there, right here. It fires pellets, effective at close range. It doesn't say how much it... You know, look at this. Let me take you on a trip here. Damage. Bullet spread. Bouncing. Information. You know, things. It says what it do. And then you go over here and it's just like, yep, fires pellets. Well, how much damage does it do? Pfft, you don't need to know that. That's confidential. It fires pellets and that's all you need to know. Yeah, no, I can pretty much take out anything in the game with this thing so far, so I don't think I need to replace it. Especially because the more weapons I get, the harder it'll be to cycle through them. Because when you're in the mine, you want to be able to cycle back and forth between... Do I even have it here? I don't. Yeah, so it's your regular gun, your drill, and the honey badger. You want to be able to cycle between those two easily. But if you have like the honey badger and the foam cannon and the slugger and the chakram, all of a sudden you can't switch between them at all. Like it's just you're cycling through like 5 different things every time you're trying to go back to your digging tool. So it's just not efficient. We're gonna stick with the honey badger until we get something concrete that's better. But all right, we're doing well. Do we have anything? No, we still haven't gotten any more shells. We have a lot of these platforms. Well, I guess 3, but only 2 of the shells. I wonder when we're going to get more of those. I kind of assumed we'd get a lot more variety on that, but maybe that's still to come. Maybe there's a lot more out there that I just haven't explored yet. We'll see. So come on, Growgery. We're going to go somewhere, I guess. Let's see. Everything there is done. We can actually look at it just here. Yeah. So we still have a lot to do here. This is pretty much the only place we got. So the one we did was a normal, which is hilarious. That, you know, that is a normal. Oh wait, no, we did the normal and then we did the side mission. That was the long one that we got a lot of stuff on. Yeah, this was just a normal, regular thing where I got the idea for mining in the meat mines all the live long day. It worked out surprisingly well. So we're gonna go for one of the other normal missions. So we got hard and insane. Do we want enrichment or neutralize? Probably neutralize, just because it'll give us more, you know, biometal, what have you. But we're not going to be mining in the meat mines all the live long day today, because we've been mining in the meat mines. You know, we're done with that now. Because I mean, aside from a million more dust, I can't imagine what else we'll get out of it. So where are we exactly? We're in the Goopy Land, which I don't... Right, Goopy Land was in the middle. So let's go to the bottom, because the ice places can be pretty expansive. So let's go find the cloud wave, which is here. Then we're going to go upwards through the meat mines and try to reach the upper area. Alright. Good. Hello. Yeah, they have these things a lot more prominently in these higher level areas. Not a fan. Okay, that drops one of those. Can you guys stop it? Are you physically capable of not? Right, and the meat is, you know, filling back in behind us. What do we got here? Chemical weapon. Fires chemical bombs in a ballistic trajectory, dissipating clouds of acidic gas. Rise over time. So these balloons dealing damage. Man, but we are lucky we have that seismic generator that's just obliterating everything. Alright. Docking station. That does not really help us. But we can get some of this, which will help us. Not F. E. Okay. Man, it's gonna be... No high. Okay. It just likes to do that, doesn't it? Can't pick all this up, and actually we're gonna destroy all of you. Because even though it's the meat mines, we want to get that biometal, and we, you know, it's for the mission. And the sooner we get this going, the sooner we can use that 2 ability. And that lowers the thing and puts it on cooldown. Oh, we're done here. Okay. Well. Good for us. Get in here. Where are you going? Thank you. Okay. Now, we still have some time, so let's get more of that, and some of that, and some of these. So let's get up and go. So that mine was pretty quick, even though it was a meat mine. Those are usually pretty tough because of all the regenerating. But it was shallow enough that our seismic was able to do most of the mining for us, luckily. Alright. Okay, you just go that way. We'll keep... Oh boy. Yeah, that seismic generator is insane. As it should be. Alright, now we got our regularly scheduled mining. That isn't just seismic spam. Come on, you still have room. Pick up step. Man, there's a lot of incubators, but I guess we expected that, given that this was, you know, the incubator level. Okay, let's head up here. It is so hard to remember where you have and have not been in these meat mines, because the meat closes back in, and then you're just kind of lost in the sauce, as it were. But alright, we're full up. Let's head home. Oh boy. So, I do think we're going to be sticking with our regular weapon, because this, it being in a trajectory, means that it may not be able to hit the Leviathan well. That is always the concern, you know? I mean, this could be really good, though, but... Should we go for this? We can try it. I don't usually go for other weapons, but maybe we should. So let's get a little more mining, and then all of these. Oh, we can get more. Cloud dissipation. There we go. Alright. Not R. I meant E. It's always so difficult to remember. Okay, might as well pick this up. Because, yeah, usually I don't find weapons that quickly. Tesla replicator. Pretty nice. Pick up all of that. Can this go up conjoining with the other one? It can. Okay. That's good, because I wanted that loot. Oh, and so I was watching somebody play this, as usual, and they were actually talking about the meat mine strat. And so it's like, apparently, not only did they know about the meat mine strat, but apparently it was something the devs had already, at that point, like 2 months ago, addressed, and they apparently already nerfed it. So what we were able to do there last time was a nerfed version of what it used to be able to do. Like, how overpowered did it used to be if that was the nerfed variant? It's kind of scary. Oh, hi, we left some of you alive for some reason. Well, I would like to get to the teleport. Can you give me my loot? Thank you. The big teleporter's up here. Send us home. Okay. Now, probably more mining. We need more of this more than anything. And we can get this, which is pretty good this early on, and especially good with access to the meat mines. So, and we've already spent all of this material that we need outside of this, so we can just spend all of it in the game and not have to worry about a thing. Okay, that is a good trajectory, actually. And a good fire rate. That is actually pretty nice. So yeah, that's definitely the reasoning why you would use weapons other than the machine gun, even though it still seems hard to actually use anything but the machine gun, because you don't always get one of those, but it does seem worthwhile if you do end up getting one of those. Let's destroy this, just so you guys stop appearing. Start extraction. Oh yeah, we just had to beat the incubators. I forgot. So where have we been and where have we not been? That is the question. I guess it doesn't fully matter, because since we have the thing that makes it so materials drop randomly now, we can just kind of get the loot anywhere. Okay, we never went over here. And you guys are gonna make me summon the next wave already. You're just having too many incubators all over the place. Alright, but we have some actually good stuff here. And of course our guy is full up, so we have to take over. Okay, leave you next to the teleporter. And another one of you. Good, great. That wave is gonna come very soon. But that's fine. Man, we're already like full up. So yeah, we still have stuff in here to be getting, but we need to go turn in first. So the next wave is probably coming in soon. How soon? Not too soon. We can get double this. We'll upgrade our combat with any money we get going through here. Because yeah, now we can just obliterate the mines like this. Try to find some new area maybe. Or go back up to where we were. Don't get stuck behind there. Okay. So yeah, this is around where we were, right? Yeah. We can get all the many loots that were left down here. Oh, hi. I'm just here for the loot, not for your blood. This time. Oh wait, we can do that. Our thing came off cooldown. I don't know when. I think just now, though. That means we can kill you all. Good. Happy day for everyone. Except for maybe you, but you know, don't be selfish. Come on. More loot. Give. Okay. Grab it. Thank you. Now, are we fully done over here? Have we gotten everything? I think so. There might be more somewhere in here, but we'll explore this place more later. Because once we're done with the other mines, until the Leviathan comes, we can just sit in the meat mines and get, you know, as prepared as we feel like we need to. So that will be good for us. But first, let's go deal with the cloud wave and then, you know, everything else. So we can get up to the triangle land. Prism land, I guess. Alright, cloud wave. Alright, who wants to deal with us? I don't know how gases hurt, you know, a rock, but, you know, we're not gonna ask these questions. Alright, well, the next wave is about to come in, I think. Which, you know, is unfortunate. But this stuff doesn't regenerate. What the heck are you? Okay, laser man. Sure, that's normal. And I totally expected that, and I'm not scarred for life. Alright. Now for an actual wave. Man, that is effective. Cannot believe how effective that is. What are you? Why are you screaming? I don't know. We still have a lot of new enemy types in these mines that I have not fully seen. Okay, and up here, get rid of all this, because it doesn't respawn. I don't know, I've been mining in the meat mines for a bit too long, and my brain kind of forgot that, you know, blocks aren't supposed to just spontaneously reappear. Ow. That's fine. Our Zyrex timer thing is very powerful, so we don't have to worry too much about, you know, having those guys come too soon, I don't think. Alright, but you're full up. I'm not yet, but we should head back soonish. Just fill you up real quick. Okay. We can pick up all of you, pick up you, throw you over here, activate this, grab you, go back. Barrage mortar. Very nice. Now we have loads of money. Let's get you and spend the rest on you. Because, yeah, we only need 2 more upgrades, and this thing will be fully upgraded, and as far as I can tell, be very powerful. It's down here. Mine all this. I think we're almost to the end of the cave. Well, there's more up there. Yeah, and there's more down here, evidently, too. Keep grabbing them. Thank you. Now this will definitely summon the wave. But that's fine. Oh. It's mostly the easy guys. What are you doing down there? Okay. Still got a little bit of work to do in here. Down here. Okay. Hi. Get all that. I don't know what the screamy guys do. Either they like summon nearby Zyrex to attack. Alright then. Well, this mine's done. Or they up the wave timer, which I hope that is not what they do, because that would be unfortunate. Let's get more size. Everyone knows size is what matters. Alright, next mine. And maybe there's gonna be a tree up here? I don't know. This doesn't look like very tree-like environment, but you never know about these things. Leave you behind. We need to break all this. Okay. Take you in here with us. No. Take this. Thank you. I really did not want to come in. Alright. Now we can get... we kind of already have everything. I guess this. Weapons fully upgraded in record time. And mine is fully mined out in record time. Okay. That's that, I guess. Yeah, so I guess we can get these later. But aside from that, we're kind of... Yep, crystal. Okay. We can do that. Send that all the way back. Give us time to go all the way down to the bottom of the meat. Because, you know, it's a long distance. Although we have the fastest legs that are available to us right now, so it's not that bad to have to run back and forth across the map. Oh, I never got this. I guess I was busy with the wave. It's one of you again. Set up an audio-visual interface and displayed the same sequence of numbers. The subject stopped clicking and stared at the screen, and then it started clicking again. But now it's different, more complex. Coordinates? Formulas? I don't understand yet. Okay. Interesting. Ah, the meat mines. We'll be back here, eventually. But first, we gotta go all the way down here, deal with the cloud wave, which will bring us pretty close to the next wave as well. Okay. Well, that went well. And our shield is huge now. Alright. To the one who absorbed the bottomless abyss, this place was blessed to bear witness to how he grasped the dizzying depths of the abyss, absorbing its essence to the last drop, and then releasing the empty barrel that had witnessed it. He turned it into a formidable weapon, sending it down along with the scent of fermented grapes, and this projectile rushed downwards, striking several enemies somewhere, because it could not have been otherwise. The greatest absorber and strategic recycler, Venitus Glorianus Predicarus the First. Yeah, still don't know exactly what those are on about, but, you know, interesting to read at the very least. Let's get down into the icy biome and see what there is to see. Is there a tree at the bottom of this, you think? Let's head all the way down and then go back up with our time. Because if there's a tree at the bottom, I want to get that big influx of money so I can mine even faster. You know? Nope, giant rock. Sad. Ah, you guys. Wow. Yeah, we have enough time to do that. Just barely. Grab this. Grab this. Good, we'll leave that there. Just because. Alright, head back in here right as the wave is about to begin. Turret replicator, that's good, that's good. Okay. Not enough for really anything. Just yet. But that's fine. I never can hit something with that first wild shot. Let's get back in here. Send this up there. We'll grab that on our next way back. Oh, never mind. We are done with the place. Well, let's get out of here. Buzzsaw drone, that is something worthwhile to upgrade. Maybe the turrets as well. Turret might be worthwhile to upgrade. Next mine. Alright then. Very good. Let's see if we kill this thing real fast, like. Yeah, I think the wave timer went up by like a small jump when it was there doing stuff. Get more of this. Obliterate that thing somehow. Did that also boost my damage? I think it did. Pretty amazing if you ask me. Alright, this seems to be the last little bit of the mine here. Never mind, the last little bit turned out to be a last lot of it. Yeah, it definitely looks like it boosts your damage significantly. our guy is full up. Do we have any teleporters around? I don't see any. Man, these ice caves can go super freaking deep. I guess we need to start heading out. Or no, wait. We have timer. Yes, good. Perfect timing on that. But still, like, where is the teleporters for a mine this deep? This is just kind of insane. Alright, we get another sicko mode to go through. Aha, teleporter, finally. Yeah, that's like less efficient than just regular mining. Still don't like that whole press 7 ability, you know? Man, there's a lot down here. You know, because we're just pretty much full up, I guess we gotta go back. But it's not even time yet. Yeah, we're not full up just yet. We almost are. Maybe we can have a little bit more, maybe? Hard to tell. Well, this will make it so it's about time, if we can get through to this. Oh, and there's another teleporter there. Perfect. Oh. Well, we accidentally activated the thingamawhatsit. That's probably good. Okay. We will... I mean, I think we'll be alright. But we could upgrade the turret replicator to get better turrets. I don't know why they kept this, the turret max limit. I mean, unless... That kind of indicates to me that there must be, like, an infinite mode somewhere. Just because you wouldn't need the max limit increased to 10, because there's usually only at most, like, 8 mines in a level. Even these larger levels, there's like 2 up above, 2 in the middle, 2 at the bottom. That's like 6, and this was a hard level. So, I don't think you need it to be 10, let alone 15. So there must be much bigger levels coming up if they kept these upgrades in the game. You know? But we could get all of these upping the damage and fire rate of the turrets, which would help a lot against the boss. Or we could just get more mining upgrades. And actually, we could also get these. These are important. We're gonna get those first, and then focus on mining upgrades. Alright, we have enough time to grab a couple odds and ends from around here. And grab you. Okay. Energy wall. I don't know what that does, because I've never used it. Alright, so we'll just save up for more of those. In the meantime, we'll get up, I guess, and wait for the next wave. No real reason to head into the mine when you have that much time left. Let's just be shooting this way until the wave comes, in case there's, you know... ground enemies and all that. They're a menace. Yeah, once again, these things don't... That was it? That was the wave? Alright. You know, whatever you say. You're just two floaty guys and a couple ground dudes, and that was it. I don't know, maybe there were a lot of ground dudes and I just accidentally killed them before they got on screen. It's very possible. Okay, well, we have a lot to still clear out back there. Don't know why it's so dense back here, but I guess we'll just accept it and keep going. Hi, yeah, that's where all our teleporters have been. I'm just glad that the acid falling on it can't activate the teleporter. No, why did you fly that way? You just stay there. Alright. Now we're almost full up, so then we'll just get the rest of our stuff and then have our buddy fill up all the way. Yeah, so we're definitely full. And he's definitely full, okay. Well, let's keep mining until... Well, we could go back and get the other teleporter to get the research thing with us. Oh, but there's a research there. And it just keeps going. Everywhere I mine, there's more to do. Oh, hi. I forgot about you. Okay, you come with me. Take you back. Aerial mines. Let's get more mining power. We might be able to do the clock thing. No, that's always just a dead end right there. Hard to tell. Like, I fall for that like every time we come in here. This just connects up to where we were before. At some point. Why is this so big? Okay, yeah, and we do have the timer thing, so we can reduce the timer on that. Good. Now we got plenty of time to mine out everything here. Another teleporter and another research. Alright, you're full up. I'm gonna be full up eventually. Okay. Now let's head down here. Now we can grab that research and head back, as we're all full up, so why stay in here? Here we go. Alright. Might as well get that. I think it's the first time we've ever gotten the max upgraded, you know, beam strength. It's a little unnecessary, but you know, I'm happy that we have it. Alright, where's the rest of the ice? There it is. We still have more in here somewhere. I know it. We have a lot of loot just sitting around waiting for us to pick it up. And because our, you know, mining is pretty much fully upgraded, I guess we'll be throwing our money into the turret replicator next. Okay, we're both almost full up. I'm full up. Now you just need to get full up. Yep, there you go. Alright. Now I'm gonna head up here and see if I can't head back with that other research. Because we've been walking past it a lot. Where even is this? There's loot here. Where am I? We're lost. Pull these down here with us. Ah, okay. Here we are. Breaker generator. Not useful for right now, but appreciated nonetheless. Okay. Now we're gonna go and upgrade our turrets by a lot. And just so we don't forget to, at some point, I want at least one turret out here. Because we've done that before. We have done that where we invest a lot of money into the turret upgrades, but we don't actually have any turrets on the map. Okay. Well, back into the ice mines. This is a very, very deep mine. I don't know why. It's always the ice mines. There's way deeper than they have any right to be. There's one down here. I don't know where it fell to. Did I already pick it up? I guess so. Okay. Is there anything else? It's hard to imagine that we actually mined everything. But alright. It kind of looks like we did. Finally. Took a long while. Alright, well, we'll just assume that that's good. And I guess we'll go mine in the meat mines for the rest of our allotted duration here. Because, you know, that's a dead end. The meat mines are just free dust, essentially. We should have enough time to get that time increase thing. So we won't have much time to be at the meat mine, but we will spend probably a good minute there and then head back down to our turret. Okay, but we want the second meat mine. The first meat mine was too small. There we go. Extra time. Infinite dust. Yeah, it really didn't do much for us, usually. Okay, we don't even need any of those materials, actually. We just need the dust from the meat mine. Meaning that everything that I'm doing is pretty secondary to what the ship is doing. The ship is taking out so very many of those things all at once. I can just not compare to its rate of speed. Alright, but once we're about halfway through that chunk of the wave timer, we'll have to start heading down. Can you stop getting stuck back there? I mean, it's not super important, but you're still picking up loot for me. And actually, I guess with all of this loot, we could actually make another turret if we wanted right here. So that is an option. Alright, just a little bit more, and we'll have to be going back to the ship. I think there's a teleporter back here somewhere. Yes, so we will clear out around this teleporter and then teleport back, and then... yeah, we got like a good, I don't know, 10,000 dust from the meat mine. It's not as much as one could get, but still a good amount. And then we'll have the Leviathan come on out, and we will slaughter him, and it'll be delightful. There we are. Okay. Oh yeah, we can just summon him. In the meantime, let's just get some more fire rate on that bad boy. But yeah, as you can see, this thing can launch over to the Leviathan. Not easily, mind you, but it can. Right, and you have the lasers. I think that one we stay in the middle. Yeah, see, this is where the turret comes in handy. Because that one I don't think we can reach at all. Unless maybe we're like really high up. Yeah, we just need to be higher up on this thing. Can't really hit them from here. Sad. Turret, get him. Is my turret doing anything? You're lazing about. You might not be able to reach them either. That is a problem. Our things don't move with me very well, so... Oh, and of course, you're just gonna do that right as I'm in the middle trying to get up to these. Yeah, it always happens that anything with an angle on it is not good to use against the Leviathan, which is unfortunate because that's like a lot of weapons. Plus the shotgun that just does not have enough range to hit it. Alright, well, we might as well get some upgrades going here. Just to heal ourselves back up. This weapon does do some serious damage. Yeah, and when that arm is below us, honestly, it's not bad. Alright, they're done with that. Now this is the stay in the middle one. Yeah, once again, you stand all the way up at the very top of the thing and it still hits you. The laser's kind of BS, the pink laser. Orange lasers you can dodge fine. We're fine. And honestly, we're tanky enough to take on most of these things. Alright, that did get a hit off. Oh, we got that laser. Which of course still hits us, because why not? I really think it's the tank. It's like a bug with the tank treads. Maybe up here to do that. But then it hits us with the laser, but that's fine. Killing the boss is more important than not taking damage, because we have plenty of repair materials. So definitely a bit of a unique challenge beating the boss with this thing. Just because of the, you know, angular shooting and all that. Alright, let's just get some repairs, just to, you know, ensure that we don't get one shot by something on accident. Okay, I think we got enough of those to kill all those with the dust. And look at this, we're up at the top, and we still lose our shield. because the thing, for some reason, can hit you, even though you're right at the top of the screen, as far up as you can go. It's very annoying. Man, we're just turning this into an absolute wasteland. We're just mustard gassing all of the enemies. It's great. And there he's dead. Okay. Easy level. Good amount of money. Lots of biometal. Very nice for us. Come on, extraction. Get us out of here. Can't shoot my thing, but that's fine. Alright. We get a lot. A lot of things. I mean, look at that. And I don't think our turret helped, like, at all. I think that thing was kind of useless. Wow. 16,000 on the relics and weapons. That's insane. 42,000 total because we killed the Leviathan. That is good. That is very good for me. We can't even... Why is that so slow? I'm trying to scroll down on this and I'm scrolling at like full speed and it's just... Come on. I want to see all the stuff we got. Come on, just a little more. Okay, we got another thing. What else? No, that's it. Okay. Why is that so hard to scroll down on? I don't know. That's crazy. But okay. We're back home. Got a lot of money, which we like. We like a lot of money. Now we could upgrade this. Have another 5 blocks there. We could reduce that thing's cooldown, which would probably be the most important. Or we could get these upgraded. This could be nice. This I rarely use, even though I probably should. But I do rarely use it. So let's get those turbines going. And then plasma drill. Okay, and that's fully upgraded as well. So the only thing we don't have fully upgraded are the things in here. And that's it. And this is cheap, so we can actually get that. So that's good. I don't know when that's gonna actually... when we're gonna get more stuff for that, but let's go check to make sure there's no more missions here. Now there is a mission. What a day. Not only is the client boring, but this report system, it's like it was specifically designed to ruin people's lives. Huh, what's wrong? You look like a spider landed on you. That's an understatement. I lost a package. A trifle, really. Some kind of hand tool. But the client started harassing everyone, demanding we find it. I'd give up, but then I'd have to fill a bunch of forms and write explanatory notes. I swear, the bureaucracy is worse than the Zyrex. I agree with that. Where'd you lose it? In one of the mines I went to last week. There was a small cave-in. Must have dropped it while I was dodging it. I would have looked for it myself, but my back's acting up. Must be the drafts. Let me take a look. Anything's better than chasing the Zyrex. Oh, you're a saint. Seriously, if you find it, I'll owe you big time. Just bring this thing, and I'll save myself a headache. We'll send you the sector coordinates. Okay, sure. I'll go do that. Why not? I don't know what it'll reward me with, but, you know. I don't know why I always go back here to go into a mission. It feels like the launching point for that. Oh, it's not even in this sector. Where is it then? Here? It was here. Why? This is such an easy zone. But alright, we'll just do a quick mission there. Why not? Okay, I got Cloud Wave below. Yeah, and almost all of this will be cleaned up by the seismic generator. There we go. What's back here? A weapon? Something fun? Vector rocket launcher. It can be good. Not really my first choice of weapon, but can definitely be a very good weapon if you upgrade it. And we got it early enough that we can upgrade it instead of our regular weapon, which will be nice. Alright. Yeah, so let's have that be our main weapon here. Because this one, you know, we used it a little bit way back, and it follows your cursor. And does big bada boom. Main downside is just that it, you know, has a long cooldown on it. Alright, find the missing packages. Not in this mine, evidently. But we'll still search through all this, and just in case there's other cool stuff that'll give us money. Although really, the meta progression we'll get out of a place like this is really minimal. So I don't even know if it's necessary to, you know, put a ton of effort into this level, just because it is really not going to make a big difference in the long run. I should at least get the Zyrex biometal stuff. Alright, there we go. That's all gotten. But we still have plenty of time. Here we have to go down and then back up. Anything in the back of the mine? Alright, we're full up there. Doesn't look like this mine has anything at the back of it. Let's just carry this stuff back up with us if we can. Everyone get down there. Thank you. Because, yeah, I might as well take out everything we can with us. Because we're probably not coming back here. Just take it all back with us, all the way down into here. Okay. Now we can turn in and grab everything. There we go. Alright. Turn everything in. I mean, get more of this. Because, yeah, the rocket launcher is probably already going to be pretty good. Get that for faster braking. Why not? Oh, there's a crystal at the top of this. Interesting. I kind of assumed it would be the tree, but evidently no. Ah, cloud wave. You can test our rocket launcher. So yeah, pretty slow attack rate. But high damage. The one who attained the wisdom of the lonely path. He heard the call for help, but understood its profound essence. True strength is born not in saving the weak, but in preserving the strong. By allowing secondary goals to vanish in the crucible of history, he saved himself for deeds of a truly universal scale. Philosopher of heroic egoism, Vanitas Glorianus Predicarus I. Of course. Who has time to save other people when you must save your glorious self? Wise words and actions. Okay, and this is where we need to be. Wow, okay. That is actually strong when you have the seismic thing. Did not expect that to actually be that good. Okay, but let's take all of that and head back to the thing for the wave, just because, you know, it's important. Double beam. Oh, that was it. Okay. Well, let's keep mining then. Yeah, because that's pretty solid. I never really knew how powerful that could be. But hoo boy. I might need to get that in future levels. Good that I decided to test it out here. Pick up the rest of that. Grabbed all of that. Wasn't there more down here? There's research, but we'll get that later. Alright. And you're full up, so we can grab all the stuff into us. There we go. Mine our way down here. And up here. Ah, there's the thingamawhat's it. I don't know what that is, but we'll just take it and deliver it to the random dude, hoping that he is not... We didn't just pick up like a nuclear device for him. He's just like, yeah, this is like my grandma's new mixer or something. She's gonna make cookies, and I'm totally not gonna blow up the entire world with it. I'm sure it's fine. Blast area is a big one. It's useful. Oh boy, yeah, that's big now. Why am I going back up? I didn't see you go down now. I thought I was at the top area still. To the bottom area. I don't know where I thought I was. I thought going up would bring me to where I needed to be, but it did not. Ooh boy. Explosion is always very impressive. Ooh boy. I like that. And that's the end of this mine. Very short. Rate of fire, yes. Plus 50% is huge. Okay, now let's see. Faster flight speed, faster rate of fire. We got a tree. Okay. Now with all that, you can get more rate of fire or more damage. It's a lifetime, isn't that important? So let's just do rate of fire and more damage. There we go. Because that may be the last of our money before the Leviathan. I think it is actually, because, you know, who cares? No, let's not do it on top of the tree. That's probably would get annoying. Okay, let's do it right here. For no particular reason. Just because it doesn't have a tree in the way. Oh, was that one missile take out all 3 eyes? That's great. So the only downside of the missile is that you need to be paying attention to where you're aiming and not enough to what's happening over by your ship. Why are you invincible? Stop it. There you go. Yeah, if I'd been able to, if this was a longer level and I was able to get like the better rate of fire on this thing would be utterly invincible. Yeah, we're doing well. I'm having to focus a lot more on this fight just because of how these control. Oh, hi. I do wish I'd gotten more rate of fire on it, though, because I feel like this has so much potential to be so much stronger. Oh, he one-shot the tentacle. That's great. Tentacle man is still alive for some reason. Ow. Oh, why do you have all of those attacking, like, from every angle at once? That's just unfair. There. Oh, you're coming up that way. Now we go down this way. You good. Destroy all three of those in one and we're done. Okay. Great. Okay. A little more stressful than usual. Why did I get 3 resources when that thing came in for extraction? I don't know. Alright. 14,000 dust is not bad, even for such a low level, you know, mission. That's why you always kill the Leviathan, because you gotta get that extra money. Well, that would be enough for that. Let's see what he gives us first. Because that's probably better than anything I could currently buy. Here's your hand tool, Alt. Ah, here it is. Finally, I thought I'd have to pay compensation. This is someone's arm. You were supposed to deliver a prosthesis and you called it a hand tool? Well, it's for a hand, and it's a tool, isn't it? So technically I didn't lie. Main thing is, you found it. Now I have to drag this chunk of iron back to the client and get a lecture on responsibility. Ugh. Don't you even care that someone was waiting for this package? Everyone's waiting for something. My job is to deliver, not to worry. Thanks for finding it. Here, you've saved me a bunch of time and nerves. Alright, what do I get out of it? An additional drink slot. I mean, it can actually be huge in later levels when that's actually necessary. As of right now, not a big bonus though. I guess let's save up? I don't know, I could get better saws. Yeah, better saws, why not? Okay. Now for a bigger level. Let's see. Hour and a half. We still have a bit more time. See, we still have 2 normals. Let's oh wait, you're done. We still have these, a normal and a hard. Let's just do the normal. Cause why not? Might as well go from the easiest to the hardest. Ah, the meat mines. Oh, into the enricher. What is the enricher exactly? Hello, meat mine monsters. The monsters of the meat mine. Try to get over to these losers up here. Where did our guy go? Did they get stuck somewhere? They totally did, didn't they? Where did you go? I have no idea. They just ran. Oh, they're over there. Okay. Why are you over there? They do tend to get stuck. Oh, they're trying to get to that loot to pick it up. But they can't get to it, so they just got stuck. Okay, well, good for you. Use our thingamahoosit to reduce the amount of time until... or increase the amount of time until the next wave, as it were. Bring everything down here. Alright, we got this. Portable turret. We need to just buy upgrades. And we're gonna get that because, you know, no, don't separate. Although, does that get my guy back in the ship with us? It does. Okay, good. Okay. Try to get to the back of the meat mine somewhere. Alright, there's so many things to go for. There's loot down here. Ah. A weapon. Is it the toxin thrower again? Magma thrower. Yes, please. I've never even heard of this weapon before, but I will take it. Alright, you're full up again. Good, I am nowhere near full up, but that's fine. Just turn this in. Okay. Gonna get better mining. Because that's what's important in life. Now we got to the back of the meat mine. Have we gotten to like every nook and cranny here? I think we have. Once again, it's really hard to tell with the meat mines because it keeps closing in behind you. And it kind of gets rid of your line of sight afterwards. So you can't really tell where you have and have not been at some point. But that's fine. We will assume that we've gotten mostly everything in here and move on to the next place. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll teleport back with us later. Alright, this way, probably. Come on, this thing. Okay. Wow. That is one heck of a weapon. It has a good fire rate. I like that. Oh, hi. Bunch of gems and such. Interesting. So where is this enricher? Is it in the meat mine? I would assume so. Why else would they have all these things here? Alright, well the wave's coming eventually. I guess not that soon. I wonder if there's a teleporter back here. Alright, well, we've mined the bottom of this here, so we don't have to do that again. I don't think. Unless I completely forget, which sounds a lot like me. Well, let's try to get back if we can. Evidently we cannot. Where is the exit? This way. I found it. Those guys look scary. So this stuff looks good. Okay, that was a lot of damage. I mean, look at this. One shot. Pretty much killed all three of them just with the one thing. That is overpowered so far. Okay. Let's get double mining. Just so we can get through the goop faster. Because there's obviously more in here. We just have to find it. And we gotta bring a bunch of gems to it. How do you keep going all sorts of places? It's weird. Okay. Oh, there's the teleporter I wanted. Alright, now there was a path kind of down here. We didn't go. And now we can. Oh, and another teleporter. Yeah, if I'd just kept going in any direction, I would have gotten to a teleporter. I wouldn't have had to try to find my way back out the front. Well, that's unfortunate. So why is my guy stuck somewhere? And where is my guy stuck somewhere? You're not supposed to be getting stuck like that. Come on. Now we gotta find this enrichment program back here. Okay. Destroyed all of them. Grab all those. You're full up now. Great. Aha. Enricher. So now we gotta get these things to this thing. That'll be fun. Alright, well, we better head back, because a lot of our gems are near the start, and we have that to turn in. So, now we can get some of you, some of you. I'll bring these gems with us. Where did our guy go? Just literally lost immediately. Oh, okay, you're down here now. Good. Let's get these guys up here if we can. Gaining some money along the way. Because, you know, we have to break the blocks, and the blocks give the money, and... just mainly because we might lose a few along the way and not want to go back for them. Now, where's the thing? First of all, we want to be able to grab this. Ah, it's right there. Good. Alright, overachiever. We put like double the amount of things we needed to in there. Now we just need to kind of get out of here, pretty much. If I remember the way out, which I do not. Yeah, but this looks good. Okay, now that we're in here, I think I'm gonna get that, and then we're gonna start upgrading the magma thrower, because it looks interesting. Fire trail duration could be nice. Fire trail density. Sure. What are the other ones we can get? Spread, duration, flight speed. Flight speed would be useful. But we'll just get it all. Why not? Perfect. What else did you say to this thing? The subject is contained in a reinforced titanium alloy cage. Displays standard aggression. Metabolism is astonishingly fast. Physiology incredible. Is not a product of evolution. Too unnatural and too elegant. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like bio machines. They're not... obviously not some natural creature. Which is kind of bizarre, but less bizarre than them just being goop monsters that are running around destroying everything for the heck of it. Alright, we are a mining machine at this point. I still don't like the screamy guys. Whatever they do. Not a fan. We don't even need you. There we go. Okay, we got a lot of things here. Get over there. Is there another way out? There is. Just throw it all in this hole and we'll grab it in a minute. Turn everything in. Grab up everything. And this mine's done, I think. I don't think there was anything else in there. So we'll just get going out of here. The spread reduction would be nice, because yeah, I noticed in that fight the spread was becoming a bit of an issue. Oh. That's that then, huh? Is there nothing else to do here? I mean, I guess there's always the meat mine. Which is really nice, because that means that you never get to a point that you can't, get all the upgrades you want. And I think there's still the ice area, right? And the ice area is usually huge. So I'm just surprised that the top of the area was so short. And then only had a crystal and no tree. I guess the tree is in the icy area always. Okay, and then there was some loot here. Oh, who is this? To the one who dares turn his back on death. On this most significant day, he decided to employ the technique of non-contact combat and not desecrate his greatness by clashing with the nameless threat, cowardly rattling in the darkness. A true hero can tell the call of glory apart from vulgar noise. Master of combat pragmatism and non-contact rationalist, Vanitas Glorianus Perdicarus I. Man, this guy has had a lot of stuff go on in his life. He is very highly acclaimed, apparently. Oh, we totally missed that one. We'll come back for it. Oh, just a rock, not even a tree. Okay, I guess this is a pretty short level. Because there's no second... Oh, that's what the squishiness was. No, thank you. That just stayed still. Okay, usually it goes flying off in some random direction, but that's fine. Alright, this place looks pretty expansive already. Teleporter, very useful. Alright. Is that everything? Whoa, not this block. That's for sure. That's almost everything. There's a little bit more over there by the teleporter. That might open up to more. Or it might not. No, it does not. Okay, well, I guess we just head back, turn in a few times, and then we'll be done with this mine. Now let's see. Shell damage, fire trail damage, shell damage, fire trail damage. Fire trail duration, flight speed, density. The density is useful. Flight speed is also pretty useful, but if attack speed isn't higher, then flight speed won't do much. So, get the duration and density. Okay, the wave is almost here, but that's fine. We're just gonna grab all this loot. Grab you and head back. Cluster bomb. I still don't know what that does. I don't think I've ever used it. Wow, the fire trail density does something. Oh my goodness. It's just a pure streak of orange across the screen. That is insane. Alright. Get in here. Chemical trace. Oh wait, nothing up here. Yeah, just holding down the sprint button doesn't always work in your favor, evidently. Ah, there's more ice down here that I missed. What a fool I've been, thinking I had fully mined the mine, when there were 2 mines left to mine. Okay, but I think that's that. Let's get back to the meat mines. Because everyone knows that's where the real game starts, is once you start mining in the meat mines. And I mean, it's pretty much all we can do now. I mean, it gives us more dust, more fun stuff, till the Leviathan gets here. Where'd our guy go? Did he get stuck behind something already? I think he did. Yeah, he tends to do that in the meat mines, which is very unfortunate. Oh, there you are. Along with a bunch of lag. It tends to happen when the meat mines are getting wiped out. Now, we're not going to do this forever. I kind of just want to do this until we have enough materials to fully upgrade our magma launcher. Because it's already kind of ridiculously powerful. But I'd like to see what it's like at max upgrades. Oh. That is effective, and I like it. Not getting many minerals out of this, but that's fine. And these aren't growing back as well as I'd like. Let's turn in and see what we got so far. It takes a lot to fully upgrade this, but we will see. Flight speed, not our priority right now. Well, it's cheaper and it does more, so we'll get that, and then that, and then this, and then I guess we'll get this and these, and we're done. I mean, we're pretty close to it. Yeah, not getting a ton of stuff so far. At least on this run. We gotta keep mining, get more of that material. Because I think we need, well, like 40? Maybe more than 40 to get the last, like, 3 upgrades. That's a few. And at 5% chance, that's not great. Grab all that. Yeah, let's turn in again, see how much we have in there. Not a whole lot. That's not even the cheapest one available. Alright. I do have an idea. I don't know if it'll be worthwhile, though. But I can try it. So let's get back to the cheese. Okay. Anything else up here? Nope. Okay. Now, generally, when we're attached, this can't fully grow back because the seismic thing is destroying it. But if we stay out here for a minute and just kind of move around, let it regrow, then when we go back in, we will have a solid amount of time where it's all at low health because of the seismic. And then I can go in and manually obliterate large chunks of it like that and get a burst of minerals, but most of that, I got like 5 or 6. Most of which was, you know, not the one we need. It's mostly these black pearl things. But it was worth a shot. Because yeah, if I can do the chain reaction thing on them, then it counts all of that as me having destroyed them myself, which gives it the chance to drop the loot. But I think that's not more efficient than just doing it by hand. And it gives a lot of this other currency, which we don't need as much of, but I guess I'll take it. Well, we definitely have enough for this. Those two are going to be another minute, though. And there's a wave coming soon. Although, would the last two really make that big of a difference? I don't know. Maybe we should just fight the Leviathan as is. I mean, already, look at this thing. It's kind of insane. And what do these last ones do? Flight speed and the trail damage is probably at least worth it. The flight speed, though, I don't think will help that much because it's not attack speed, seemingly. Let's try to get enough for that. But at only a 5% chance, it is not very common to get those. And if you think about it, it's a like 2.5% chance. Because we need the normal currency, not the special currency here. So if it's a 50-50 as to which currency it's going to give you, then that means that we have a 5% chance to get something. And half of that chance is just something we don't really need right now. I mean, it's still useful, you know, gives us healing for the boss battle, but not exactly what we need for the moment. And of course, this whole time we're just getting boatloads of dust, which is always good. Ooh. Double purple, good. Probably don't have enough though. Wait, and we have the breaker generator. It's not gonna help us get more loot, but if we were to, in theory, if we were to put this back like here, then that would increase the amount of dust that we're getting, right? Because then we'll be able to keep more of the mine constantly regenerating. Actually, that's probably not the best place for this. Let's put you, like, right here. Because down there it was kind of right next to the edge of the world, and we don't want that. It's wasting its potential. Okay, let's go back to the ship and see how much all this is. 24, 27. How many do we need? 28. 28, okay. We are one off from the last upgrade. Good. And it didn't take as long as I thought it would. We just need one more of the regular purples. Not the special purples. The regular purples. There you are. Okay. Back we go. And now we have this. Alright. Well, let's just do that. Disconnect from the mine. And then call in the Leviathan and see how good this thing is. Man, yeah, we can just keep this crisscrossed all over its face, and it can't grow back eyes, ever. They just get destroyed the second they appear. Except for you, who just happens to be in the dead zone there. That's fine. Too fast for our own good. Yeah, this thing's powerful. This thing's very powerful. Honestly, the flight speed, I can kind of see it being useful. Just send some of those guys at that. Ow. Those things move fast. Is that thing even gonna survive very long? No, it's not. Oh gosh. Yeah, this thing is like the most hands-off weapon ever. You literally just point in the general direction of the enemies and hold down the button. And it just kind of creates giant zones that they can't enter. And the more diagonal you make it, the better. Because then you kind of get this cross-stitch little pattern, you know. You just go back and forth, top to bottom. And then nothing can escape your lava trails. And it lasts so long, like... I don't know why they just let me do this. This is a little ridiculous. Alright, he's almost dead. Very almost dead. Yeah, and these guys just can't even really get in range because they just get killed if they go anywhere near the lava trails. Alright, well, that's the magma launcher for you. It's just super overpowered. And we get 64,000 dust plus whatever else we get, which we'll get a good amount. Because you get money based on upgrades that you put into something. We upgraded this almost fully, so it's gonna be a lot of money. Yeah, double that, another 30k, pretty decent. It's not the 150k that we got from the other level that one time, but you know, not all levels can be as lucrative. Let's get... Okay, that's fully upgraded. Oh, we're actually out of biometal. Interesting. I haven't had to pay attention to that in a long time now, but apparently we were running low on it because we've just been getting so many high-end materials. I guess that's the downside of getting infinite dust. They start to run out of other materials along the way. Yeah, let's get I guess, more of this stuff. There we go, fully upgraded shield and armor. So we are now invincible inside the mine. Good. And let's just double check for any missions over here. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. Nope, nothing. Next mission. That's over here. So we have hard and insane. Let's do the hard mission and see how that goes. We probably won't spend the entire time in the mission this time, because that does take a while. Let's just focus on the weapon and get that upgraded, if we can find a good weapon. Okay, that was just a random dude. He didn't come from anything. That's good. Alright, that's dealt with. Still nowhere near where we need it to be at to use the thing. Oh, hydroponics found. Interesting, we've never had that before as a mission objective. You know, the meat mine would probably be a claustrophobic person's worst nightmare, because in these mines, the walls really do close in around you. I mean, it's usually how they feel regardless, but still, to have it actually be happening would be even more terrifying. Alright, well, let's get rid of these losers in here. Alright, well, there's a teleporter. And it doesn't appear, I think this is also kind of just the back of the mine, so it doesn't look like there's anything else here. So let's just get going then. Let's get a little bit of, you know, rudimentary mining upgrades. Is the other meat mine below us? It is. Well, that is unfortunate. We'll just deal with it with a baseline machine gun. We got it, right? That won't be too difficult. Oh, I'm afraid our fuel won't suit your spider. But you can visit the last gas station on Steam. We're having a grand opening soon. Okay. I've never heard of it, but thank you. I assume that's another game. I also like that they're kind of like coming out of an interdimensional portal there. The wall has a lot of weird stuff in it, I gotta say. Not like the wall is in the game, but like the wall is in the physical entity that we are at here. I mean, it has interdimensional portals, it has the Zyrex, the shape of the wall and like everything that's in it changes on like a minute-to-minute basis. Alright, our shield blocked pretty much all of that. There we go. Yeah, trying to deal with those guys with a baseline machine gun is not fun. Alright. What was that? What are you guys doing up here? Alright, well these things are going off, which I guess is a good thing. Yeah, I think my seismic generator is setting off that seismic generator. And it's causing like a chain reaction, which is interesting. I didn't know it could do that. Not that it's helping us much, I think everything in its radius is destroyed already. Alright, we got a teleporter here. That's good because we have a technology there as well. They got more stuff even down here. I'm hoping we'll find another weapon. But at this rate, it does not appear like that will be the case. Got another tech there. You know, depending on what all these technologies are, we might not need a weapon. If we get like a drone, we could just upgrade the drone all the way up. Well, use that drone. That's not a drone. All the enemies are about to arrive. And we're still just with the default weapon, but that's fine. We have missiles. And saws. Wow, those saws last a long time now. I like that. We can do walk damage, which is fine so long as we have a shield up. But once that shield goes down, it's not very effective. Okay. Let's get the rest of these technologies back and hope for a drone. I don't even know where all the rest of them were. Here's one. We'll, you know, bring that with us. Yeah, put you next to that. Oh, we have two next to that one. Okay. Good. Yeah, default mining speed on this does not go well. Predator module, not something we need. You know, that's another one with like a very deceptive description on it. Because it doesn't really tell you any numbers, it just kind of says a basic description of what it does. Drone. Yeah! I did not think we were going to get that, but I'm happy we did. Alright, now this is our weapon. We're getting a second drone immediately because we can. And you know what? Let's just get a third drone immediately. You know, as soon as we can get that. Because that is our weapon now. So we need to get more money for that. Which is gonna be somewhere in here. I don't think these levels have a tree, so we're not gonna be able to get a big bunch of tree money, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we really need to spend some money on our mining, I think. Okay, what is this? Ah. That's just a hydroponic sitting for some reason next to a campfire in the middle of a cave. Which, you know, I don't know if I mentioned this the first, like, million times we've seen a campfire in the end of one of these caves, but why is it that your first reaction, that, you know, when you're in the middle of a cave, in a mine, that's completely blocked off from the outside, is to light a campfire? Because, you know, on one hand, caves are self-temperature regulating, you know, they stay at a constant temperature, which is a little chilly, but not cold. Unless you have like water running in, then you're fine. You don't really need a lot of heat, and especially if you're in some sort of enviro suit, that should have plenty of insulation. So why would you know, the one thing that you need to conserve is oxygen, and that's the one thing that the campfire will kinda, you know, expend immediately. So it's just a bad idea, you know? PSA, do not light a campfire in an enclosed space if you need to survive for more than like a day there. Because yeah, that'll just go badly for you. Same with any other like enclosed situation, like you know all that trope where you're in like the person's stuck in a coffin and then they turn on a lighter to see where they are because, you know, they just had a lighter in their pocket. Yeah, don't do that either. That's part of the PSA. Don't do that, because you probably, just by turning on the lighter for a few seconds to kind of see where you are, you probably burned like a few minutes of oxygen. You know, you don't have much in there in the first place, so just don't do that, because you will die, and it is not pleasant, believe you me. One of probably the worst ways to die is suffocation in an enclosed space like that. I mean, yeah, there are a lot worse ways to die, like, you know, drowning is said to be really horrible. Burning's pretty bad. Burning is kind of the worst one, because it depends on the heat of the fire and all that, but for the most part, you wouldn't die immediately. It would take you quite a long while to die from burning. Once again, depending on the temperature and where the fire is and everything. So yeah, not fun. Let's continue on here. Maybe we can get some mining upgrades if there's another mine up here. If not, we'll just... Oh no, there is. Okay, mining upgrades. There we go. We should be able to get through these mines a lot quicker now. Especially if they just blow up half the mine, that always helps. Turn you in, what are you? A Sadra? Oh. There's a lot of you. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just destroying all that. Wave isn't here yet. Oh. Hydroponic. Good. Yeah, a bit of a shorter mine. Which is good, I guess, because we'll be home before the wave and have all the money. Alright, but we don't even need to do anything. Our drones are our weapon today. Oh, hi. You have a lot of health. Alright, keep on shooting. I'll just be heading off to our next destination. Kind of the nice thing about having the drones be your weapon, that they just kind of shoot things on their own. And they're the AI, so they know where everything is already. Let's just preemptively grab that, because we can. And maybe some movement speed for the next mine. Because, yeah, if we can... We'll probably need to sit at a meat mine for a little bit. Most likely. Was that an untouched meat mine up here? It is. Interesting. Let's see if the game will give us an actual weapon. Probably not. My hopes are not high. But... you never know. Is it just right back here? Well then. Alright. Actual weapon. What'll you give us? Laser machine gun. Okay, we're gonna have triple drone and laser machine gun. I'm liking this build. I remember from the first game, the laser machine gun being pretty great. High. Get all that biometal, because we definitely need it. Okay, you come with me. Okay, turn it in. Now, drone system, important. Laser machine gun. What kind of upgrades do you get? Okay, your rotation speed and spread are actually built into the same upgrades. Okay, that's a lot. Spread again. Let's see, fire rate, damage from every shot. Fire rate, damage from every shot, and fire rate damage. Okay, so basically, instead of lowering fire rate to increase damage, it's lowering rotation speed to increase damage. That's interesting. And the lowering the spread seems to be a very big thing for... oh no, these increase the spread. These lower the spread. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder how that all evens out in the end. But, you know, it's good stuff for us. We'll be back to that place. We'll go down to the ice mines for now. Because the meat mines you can always come back to later. But yeah, look at that. That's always good. I remember getting that in the first game, and it was real strong then. We'll see how strong it is here. Those rocks are durable, but... lasers are also apparently very loud. I mean, you would think the machine gun that is literally controlled explosions inside of a barrel would be louder than a laser. That is literally just light. And light doesn't really make noise. So you would think, that would be a bit quieter than it is, but who knows? To the priest of the sacred sacrifice, here in the depths, he freed the priceless crystal, allowing it to return to the bosom of the wall. A fool would have mourned the loss, but he understood. This was not a loss, but an offering, a gift to the mighty spirits of the wall, so that they would continue to favor his path. Every loss is a contribution to karmic balance. Supreme Pontiff of Geological Fatalism, Venetius Glorianus ridiculous. Alright. Well, good for him. Sad that he lost his big crystal thing. But, you know, appeasing the wall gods is very important, I suppose. Definitely need more mining. We need a lot of upgrades for this level. Wow, there's a lot of things that just flew up into our face right there. If we destroy this, we can get a big old boost to clear out the rest of this. Yeah, we kind of need the boost right now. Okay, you're already full up. Let me pick up everything I can. Okay, we'll turn in. Get in here, thank you. Then we will get more mining for the time being. Where is our mining? It's here. I saw it all green and I didn't register that that was where we needed to be. We'll also get that. Because yeah, we'll obviously need to do some meat mining. I was hoping we wouldn't. But, you know. We have a lot of things to upgrade and we're obviously not going to be able to upgrade them all if we don't mine the meat. Alright, good value on that, as always. And there's another one. Perfect. Once again, they almost always have like this one really deep ice cave on these levels. Well, let's try to find where the last teleporter was. I was hoping we'd run into another one, but sadly no. Alright. We're in quite a good position though, combat-wise. The 3 drones, even while not being very upgraded, you know, we have strength in numbers. And the number of bullets we shoot out is quite prodigious indeed. Let's head this way. And then up here, grabbing everything that we left behind. There's more in here because of course there is. These ice mines never really end. Man, I'm glad that I tried out that other, you know, blocks around the one you're mining take 10% damage. Because that is incredibly useful, evidently. And I never would have known. Because I never tried it out until then. Break some more stuff. Get full up here if we can. Okay, we can use this now, which is great for us. Because that means we can storm this place and obliterate everything in sight. Okay, break all that, drop them down. There's something else back here, just healing. That's fine. There's even more back behind another invincible wall here. Once again, these just never end. And I like that we get more resources, but at the same time, come on. How am I ever gonna find my way around this place to, like, make sure that I've got everything? It's kind of an impossible task. Okay, I think we're already full up. Is there a research around here somewhere that I needed to pick up? I think there was. At least multiple, somewhere in the mine. Researches, are you down here? There's more to mine, not more researches, but we'll find more research eventually, I'm sure. And it just keeps going. Is this the end? It seems like it. Yes, okay. Good. Just pull all this out if we can, out of this little hole that it's in. Stop falling in deeper. Why did that one not come with us? The vacuum's a bit finicky. Wish I could get, like, longer vacuum range upgrades, because that would be nice. Is this more? Not much more. Okay. Good. Where are all the researches? I know there's some out here. There's one. Okay. Remember where that is, but there's more ice. Because of course there is. Another one of these guys. There's always so much more the second you think you're done. Okay. Now you. Thank you. Okay. Docking station. Not incredibly important, but I'll take it. I think maybe I just have enough mining power. We can just ignore that now. Let's see. Which ones of these are most important? Spread is decent. Shots in a burst are good. Damage from every shot. Yeah, so pretty much all of it is good to get. The most important would be the shots in the burst and the damage. So we'll get all that first. We have a ton of loot somewhere back here. I wish the resource radar would actually point me towards, like, the mined resources. That would actually be more important with the way that I play than just being able to see all the unmined resources. Because I can mine out an entire mine pretty easily, but managing to actually find where all the stuff was and bring it home is the tough part. It just keeps going down. Okay, well, we got all of this. Fill on up. Ice. See, important to break the ice. Okay. Here you can fill up on everything. We'll go back for that research that was back there. There we go. And then we'll get the wave. Perfect. Okay. Portable turret. Not that important, but I'll take it. Should I should probably just get laser gun upgrades because I had none of those, so. Wow, okay. And it's done. I didn't even do anything. I shot some stationary rock targets, and the drones took care of everything else. Do I even need to come back to the ship? I don't think I do. I think the drones will just take care of any wave that comes at us at this point. Alright, we got more money down here somewhere. Nice. How dare you still be alive? Oh, there's more. There's always more. More ice that I haven't even broken? Oh gosh, there's a lot more. Why? Alright then. Oh, because there's a thing at the end here. I didn't even remember that. I was too busy mining. I didn't even register that that was there. Well, we got it. That's good. Oh, but we still need one more. So we can't finish the game out here. We need to head to the next mine at least. Okay, was that everything else? Well, we have places to be, so we're gonna have to assume yes. Let's get out of here. Let's see. Minus rotation speed. Man. The laser turret certainly has some amount of like balancing you have to do with it. Because you want the higher damage, you want the fire rate, but you need to balance that with lowering your rotation speed as well. Alright, so what's down? Is there another mine down here? There is indeed. That's good, because if there wasn't, I would be concerned as to where the hydroponic thing was. They're not like all the squooshing. Ow. We'll just turn these in real quick. Oh, and there's the good old Ponic. Okay, then. Well, I think that's all the mines, because that's all the hydroponics, and there should just be a rock down here. Yep. Well, time to go mining in the meat mines all the livelong day. Because we still have a lot of upgrades to be procuring. Although, do we need to fully upgrade anything? Honestly, I think we're powerful enough to take on the Leviathan right now, because the drones can hit the Leviathan's things. I know that for a fact. I didn't know that the turret couldn't. I thought it could, because it has the same projectiles as the drones, but evidently no. So let's... And we have 54 of this. We can upgrade that plenty. Maybe we should at least get a little bit of the purple. Simply so that we can get the first upgrade for the effectiveness of the healing, you know? Wow, that mine just gets eradicated. Okay. Alright, we'll grab up all that. Head out. Because, yeah, and then we can get this. And that will vastly increase how useful that is over the course of the fight. Okay. Let's just Leviathan and hope for the best. But, you know, facing Leviathan is the only true way to end a level. Everyone knows this. Yeah, and the laser's really good against the, you know, pustules that we need to hit. Alright, now we got the fodder. Yeah, I guess my one complaint about the laser gun is just how it's, like, twice as loud as any of the regular weaponry. Which, you know, is fine. Oh, I can't do the zoom up for some reason. I guess it was still on cooldown somehow. Let's just make sure we stay nice and healed up. Wow, that's a lot of guys. Okay. And a whole gaggle of these things just appearing out of nowhere. Okay, and it's coming down from the top. These two will meet in the middle, right about here, or so. And that kind of appears without warning. Okay, we'll need to re-heal again pretty soon here. Let's just do that now. Alright. Ow. Yeah, this thing is really good at popping the thingamawhatsits. Oh yeah, we're still gonna get hit by that. And, you know, screw me, right? It really is just a bug with the tracks, I think. Because, yeah, the tracks are fast, but I think they have a slightly higher, slightly bigger hitbox than the regular legs, and so the attacks that you're supposed to be able to skirt by at the edges of the screen, you can't do because you have slightly more width on the spider than the game thinks you do. Oh, hi. Alright. Well, aside from the lasers being a little deafening, that went really well. We didn't even need to fully upgrade anything. We just got like half of the upgrades on both the drones and the laser and then beat it. Because, yeah, otherwise we would have had to sit in the meat mine for who knows how long to try to fully upgrade those. Might as well not deal with that when the majority of our money comes from, you know, just winning. So, another 30,000 dust on top of however much we had earlier. And I think we got a good amount of biometal too. Yeah, we did. Okay. That means we can get that, and that's fully upgraded saw. So we have fully upgraded saw, shield, missiles, Leviathan protocol, but that was only one upgrade. The interference generator, the turbines, the regen node, the drilling with the torpedo, the drilling with the plasma, the drilling with the seismic, all fully upgraded. The legs fully upgraded. The shell we can't do anything with for some reason. And everything over here is pretty much as high as I need it to be. I could get you up higher, but why not? Okay, so you're maxed, maxed. These two are maxed. You are close. I'll get that resource eventually. And you're maxed out. So we're getting to the point that almost everything we have is kind of at the maximum amount. Any new quests? There is. It's you again. That's it. This is the end. I'm finished. They'll fire me, recycle me into biomass, make me clean the toilets for the rest of my life. Calm down, Ald. What kind of local apocalypse is this? It's not local. It's universal. I had an order, the most important order of my life, to deliver a prototype of new legs for the recon spider. Do you understand? Latest development, top secret. And where are they? The Zyrex. They swarmed me. I fought off as best I could, I swear, but those parts were so heavy. Those creatures dragged them away to their holes. If I don't deliver the legs, the client will skin me alive. So I have to climb into the mine and take leg parts from the Zyrex. Please, I beg you. You're my last hope. Find those parts. Save my skin. I'll do anything. I'll be forever in your debt. Just find them. Alright, well, we'll do that next time. Because we're kind of out of time for now. But that's a good new mission. Where is that exactly? Oh, you dropped them in here this time. Interesting. Alright, so hard, long level, boxes of cargo. And I assume that'll give me better leg schematics. Not that I need better leg. I mean, it would be nice, as I've been complaining with the, you know, treads not really doing what you want them to do because they're too big. So it might be nice to have better legs if they're actually stronger than these, which would require them being faster. Because I like having fast movement. So if they're not faster than these and just has like more health or something, that's not gonna be very worthwhile. But either way, we're gonna end that there. Things went well at almost everything, literally everything on my spider that I have currently available is fully upgraded. Aside from the new legs we might get, and there's 2 classified items, you know, under the saw and shield. So we still have a little bit of progression left to do, but not that much. Honestly, we're getting to the end of the bot progression. I do wonder where we get that new mineral from, though, because obviously that means there must be like a new area, right? Or something that we need to do to get that stuff to upgrade the little drone dude to his max. Because that would be nice, because that increases his storage capacity, and that's what's really important there. So I will see you guys next time when we'll be playing more of this, and goodbye.